When it comes to black men, listen to this. When it comes to black men, as long as you down with Backdoria, you are able to unionize in entertainment and the church.
How did it all begin?
Did this Negro just say Backdoria?
I was 14 when I moved to Atlanta. Take my number down. Call me. Me, I'm 14 years old. I'm new to the state. I can't. Like, what do we got to talk about? We're not even in the same league.
They don't let us unionize and nothing else. You can't really build nothing for black people's betterment. You can't really do that. You will be struck down. What's the city in Oklahoma?
Tulsa.
Was it Tulsa?
Black Wall Street.
And there were other ones.
You can't do nothing.
A lot of other
Black Wall Street or nothing like that when you are in America. You cannot build these people up. But if you are Backdoria and you are selling sucker shit to the people.
Faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Homie.
I would have snatched my money back from this old ass, coon ass, buffoon ass fool so quick, y'all. That made me so hot. Like, that ran me so hot seeing that. Because I'm a Southern Baptist grandmother raised church boy, right? I grew up in the church, right? And seeing just how far it's fallen and how far it's divulged into just such buffoonery, bro. Like, just straight up pimping and panhandling at this point. Like, honestly, if you still going to church these days, God help you and God keep you. Because, man, God got my number directly, all right? I don't need no sucker in a suit telling me that my hard-earned money ain't good enough for him. I just gave him somebody's whole rent, and that's not good enough for him. You got me bent.
You've been trying to build a building for how long? And you get this man to give you a lick. You wasn't bragging that lady gave you $1,200 of her hard-earned money.
There you go.
In fact, you shunned it, but still took it and threw it in the basket. So anybody who really smart, they see who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not speaking against anybody's faith. You do with what you feel. If you want to worship in the church, worship in the church. If you want to worship it, do whatever makes you feel comfortable. But me and for mine, I don't trust y'all.
At all.
The 5150 show this week felt less like a talk show and more like a sermon given from a barber chair. Part theology, part street report, part roast. Corey Holcomb led the charge with his usual mix of moral indignation and comedic disbelief, flanked by Craig's philosophical tangents and Darlene's matter-of-fact confirmations. The trio took aim at a familiar target in black religious life, the preacher with a long-running building fund and little to show for it. Their main example was a Detroit pastor, Marvin Winans, accused of running what Corey called the longest construction hustle in America. According to the conversation, the man has been collecting money for a church that has been under construction for 20 years. The host laughed at how the preacher allegedly told his flock, "If you want me to build the church quicker, give me more money." Corey treated this as the punchline of the century and the proof of a con. The so-called Frederick Douglass Church, they said, has become a symbol of holy
And it's funny he say Frederick Douglass Church. Because I'm sitting here thinking, this sounds like Dr. Umar Johnson with that Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey School. Like, get out of here, you clown ass fool. I refuse to give my hard-earned dollars to this charlatan in a well-pressed, well-tailored suit. These niggas be pulling up in Rolls Royces, Bentleys, and some more stuff while my little beat-up Honda is barely chugging along. And you got the audacity to fix your lips and say, woman, I said 2,000. What an extra 800 at? How you gonna not give pimping all of his coins? Daddy needs his ducats. That's basically what this homie's like. I really hope somebody get the Holy Ghost and punch you in the mouth, gang. That would be to look at the ring on his finger. Look at this dude.
Now people are even suing him for selling the same dream too many times.
Ever since he been put on the spot, he is making himself look dumber and dumber in front of the real boys and girls of this world. That preacher, I think it's the Detroit area. Look, this is Umar too. This is Umar too. Trust me, this is Umar too. This preacher out there with this alleged Umar hustling, we finna do the school. This man hustling a church being built. And how long has it been, D? You did some research on this.
20 years. 20 years.
Who we talking about?
Marvin Winans, the pastor we spoke about last week. You remember that did that to the woman?
An old nigga who claimed preacher got robbed by some young boys because he met up with one of them.
The dude in New York that faked the robbery years ago?
No, that's another one.
Nah.
That's another one.
Yeah.
That one is serving prison time right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these fake preachers is being busted, and I love it. Like, from Joel Osteen to this fool, all of these fools need to go, man. I'm tired of it. Like, straight up. Y'all are... I ain't gonna get into it. Let's just keep going, y'all.
It's a preacher. You don't hear this, though. He got robbed by some young boy. And we're going to talk about this peculiar robbery that he said happened.
Yeah.
Where they took some stuff up off him and took his car, and he reported it as a robbery. But the streets say different. The streets say you met up with that young boy, and that young boy, they had something for you that you thought you was finna get something else. That's what the streets saying. Because I talked to the streets from Detroit. The streets is saying it's something else. I ain't got no proof of that, but what I'm saying to you, he met up with the young boy, wound up getting jacked, and reported it as a simple robbery.
The whole thing reminded them of Dr. Umar and his...
So he's saying basically he think he met up with a younger dude to, you know, get his demons out. And the younger dude that ended up setting him up. So instead of, you know, he just had to report it as a simple theft type thing because he couldn't get the details on why you meeting up with under. Oh, it's definitely some weird behavior that be going on behind certain church walls, man. I will tell you that. It is definitely some strange behavior.
Long promised school. Both men accused of selling a vision that never quite solidifies beyond a blueprint and a donation button.
The independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account.
What really lit Corey up, though, was the story of the $1,200 woman and the Tyler Perry blessing. The same preacher.
This made me even madder, gang. Like, why are you donating this much money to this buffoon who just berated this woman for, like, really, Tyler? But then again, I've always felt like Tyler has really been an agent of, I'm not gonna say chaos or disarray, but his movies perpetuate the stereotype that all black men ain't ish and black women need to do better. Like, it's always black men are always the villains in his movies. You can tell that Tyler Perry grew up a battered woman because he cannot stand black men, and he portrays this through his films.
They said once humiliated a woman for donating
Dark-skinned black men. Let me say that because it's usually a light-skinned brother that ends up saving the woman at the end type stuff.
$1,200, her hard-earned money, because it wasn't the full $2,000 he had demanded. Yet when Tyler Perry cut him a check for $100,000, maybe 6 times that, depending on the version, the preacher shouted it from the rooftops as proof of divine favor. Corey couldn't stand the double standard. To him, that wasn't faith. That was corporate sponsorship disguised as spirituality.
This same dude who got an alleged what's Dr. Umar's school supposed to be called? The Frederick Douglass Academy. He got the Frederick Douglass Church that's being built.
Yeah. Stupid.
And do you know what he had the nerve to say? If you want me to build a church quicker, then give me some more money.
Oh.
You got the clip? Go on, play the clip. I don't care. We'll play the clip. Long as it's the truth, we can play it.
And you reported?
You got the clip of him saying that?
Years. Do any neighbors say anything?
I understand their impatience. And I often tell them, just give me some more money and we'll get it done faster.
During yesterday's service, Pastor Marvin.
Wow.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. That's an old-ass man. That man ain't finna build nothing but a Geritol. Tyler Perry gave that preacher $100,000, according to what the preacher said. Mm-hmm. Listen to me, y'all. You need to listen to me. Even if you don't believe me, just get this information. The reason that man is funded is because he up with the Backdoria. That's why. Because there's some people mad because that man raising money and all that. Trust me, you can't do nothing about it. Mm-hmm. They not going to be stopped.
Oh, man.
If they up with Backdoria lifestyles, they're allowed to unionize in America. Everybody else, they're going to bring you down. I'm talking about, like, let me make sure I got it right. The church and entertainment, if you Backdoria, you can get away with it.
Tyler Perry's involvement became the thread that tied the discussion to something larger, a network of people allowed to thrive because they belong to what the show calls the Backdoria community. The term carries a smirk in its pronunciation.
Gang.
It's a stand-in for a set of men in entertainment and the church who, according to Corey and Craig, share a particular lifestyle and protect each other under the cover of righteousness. The idea isn't subtle. Backdoria implies homosexuality cloaked in respectability and influence.
It implies men who like to be swallowed up by other men. Have you ever been swallowed up? You ever been swallowed? Man. That's a little chick. She's supposed to swallow me up later. I'm supposed to get to that. Let me finish this so I can get to that later. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her.
The claim is that as long as a man is part of that world, or at least plays nice with it, he can unionize in entertainment and religion, get funding, and never face the scrutiny that destroys others.
How did he rope you into that?
How did he rope you into it? Explain, like, what do you mean?
How did he convince you the very first time to do what?
Just to be his son, or you mean, or what do you?
No, the physical stuff. How did he transition it?
Well, started off, it's just.
That's the stuff he did.
It's.
You start touching him.
He is slowly gain your trust. That's it. I mean, you think a man of that stature would not ever do anything like that, and that's what everyone thinks. I mean, any priest, any bishop, any pastor, anyone, you're going to, whoever goes to that congregation, whoever, listens to that man speak is going to automatically give that man the utmost respect, and that's what we did. I mean, we were just regular members of the church. We wasn't anything more than kids who went to the church to learn about God.
Craig at it.
And let me say this, bro. It's a lot of young black men who turn into savages because of situations like this where they get touched at a young age and they feel so just ashamed, and they wonder why God didn't save them from that. And you know what I'm saying? And the second that they're able to pick up a gun and they say, look, I'm never going to be a victim again. If anything, I'm going to victimize people. Some of the most brutal savages that you probably heard of, they probably got a little bit of that going on. And it's usually trusted people like a pastor, a preacher, a deacon, a reverend. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already know what goes on in the Catholic Church. We ain't even gotta. And then when we talk about the whole circumcision stuff in the Jewish church, it's like, man, it's some weird stuff going on with this religious stuff, gang. That's why I'm more spiritual than anything. Like, I talk to God directly every morning, throughout the day. Like, I'm very into, I don't need to go to a building where this dude got to interpret the word for me. Homie, honestly, I don't even know what's up with these words, who wrote them and what for. But I know this, the Lord I talk to, hey, man, in my heart of hearts, I know I feel right talking to him. I feel like I'm being served as I serve him. And I feel like, hey, man, as long as I do what I'm supposed to do out here, he got my back. And that's just that. But screw Marvin Winans, man. Like, straight up, that whole situation made me mad as hell. And I'm glad that he got the backlash that he did. I'm glad that people are dropping the hammer on this fool, man. We're going to cut this one off right here, y'all. Make sure y'all go over to Fried Plantain and hit that like button, you dig. I already like that thing. And, yeah, man, let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. When y'all seen that whole situation go down, did it anger you like it angered me? I was mad, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm saying, you mother, because I know my grandma, I wish my grandmother was alive for moments like this, you know, because she grew up playing organ in the church. So, like, we'd be up in the morning having our morning coffee, just going in on his old buffoon ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Granny. I miss you. But, yeah, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Be sure to check me out on the next one. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. Comment down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Gang. Yeah. And if you like this one, be sure to stick around. I'm gonna drop the link at the end of this, at the outro, where we tuning into the Saint in the Center destroyed 2 white supremacists. All right. If y'all want to watch that with me, you know what I'm saying? Head over there and we gonna do that. I'm gonna link it into this video. But don't forget, gang, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Peace out. Y'all probably heard that this daggone dog is right here. Niggas always in my face. But I'm gone, man. Love y'all.
Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge, cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone, but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest pen verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beeps like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep real defeat. Hell yeah, make them toast. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the bomb ass fly with no lotus. I can't even think how many trees we done smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuss you, need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell and make your fucking chest open.